Good morning. Allowing yourself to be present here in this moment. Allowing your breath to go within in a very conscious, aware process of allowing the breath to find the still point, the calm and the peace within. It is there. Taking those deep breaths. Again, allowing the breath to find the still point. And with each breath, allowing the still point to grow and expand throughout your entire body. With each breath, allowing the energy to come out around you. And you can do this in the future as slow and intentionally as you feel is needed. To give yourself permission to sit still for a few moments, knowing that you're breathing the breath of divine energy. And when you become conscious of this, the breath will find the still, peaceful point inside. If it feels just as a point initially, you may breathe in and feel it all through your body immediately. But if you're coming in with stress or anxiety, depression feelings, allowing the breath to be still within you. And beginning today with placing your hand on your heart and saying to oneself, I remember. I remember. I remember. If you listen to the word remember or re-ember, the ember being the little spark that can create an entire fire. You're reigniting, remembering, allowing the ember to grow. Through the breath and the still point within. Today, we invite you to remember. Again, imagine yourself as the wisdom tree that you are, using your mind's eye imagine that you are this tree and that your body from the neck all the way down to your feet are the trunk of the tree. And for a moment, imagine the earth, what it must feel like to be rooted and connected so intentionally to this earth. And remember the feeling of the energy from the earth going up through your feet and all through the trunk of you, your body. Feel that pull from the earth all the way up you, going all the way up and out through your head and the energy that forms the leaves and the needles. And for a moment, the energy may feel like it stops as you imagine the leaves, the needles embracing and taking this energy and manifesting through the outsource of the leaves and the needles. So we will revisit that in a moment. But today, we want to invite you to remember the infinity of this experience and use an hourglass as an example to understand. Now, you on your planet believe in gravity, of course. And when someone flips the hourglass, the sand falls down through, truly emphasizing the pull of gravity. But we want you to be aware and remember of the quantum, the metaphysical truth. So, not taking your hand and flipping the hourglass, but we invite you to remember when your feet are on the earth, the pull of energy that comes up, the nourishment that comes up through the sacred earth, up through your body. So, this is the hourglass. The upper tree is the upper loop, the upper glass of the hourglass. You are the upper glass of the hourglass. And when your consciousness expands, when you remember, without flipping the hourglass, the sand is pulled upward through the infinity point, that still point, and fills the upper glass. All of this energy, nutrients, it feels it. It's pulled because you are the upper. The tree is in the upper. It knows and remembers the connection of oneness. The tree does not flip upside down. The tree stands strong and allows this energy, this love, this, again, nurturing and nourishment to come up through the earth because it is there, because the tree stands. And now revisiting those leaves, those needles. The energy continues to move. For the leaves, for instance, you may not see it with your eye, but the energy does not stop with the leaf. There's this invisible movement that continues through the leaf out into the world, connecting all one to the ether, the needles as well. It is all the same. It is the food of the earth. Eventually, needles and leaves do fall to the ground, which again you call gravity, of allowing this energy to eventually served in one way and then going back into the ground and recycling back into the earth. Imagine the power when you're standing on this earth. It may seem as though you're reversing gravity. It is truly the infinity, the hourglass. It is the movement coming up through and out through you, your gifts, your creations, the leaves, and then expanding in the energy outward and outward and outward. And then, yes, circling back in to the earth. What gives the earth power? What comes first? It is very difficult to tell, as there's always nourishment and nurturing from both the upper and the lower, where truly it is surrounded in the greater atmosphere, the ether around us all. So we ask this question of you today: how can you question your power when this is true? When you remember that there is no need to flip the hourglass, to flip you, to flip the tree upside down. The tree would find that silly. The energy moves upward from the earth and then comes back down again and again, up and through and down again. Because you are standing on the earth, you are receiving this, and the more conscious and the more you say, I remember, you will feel it coming up through you and express out in the power of you being here now. I remember. I remember. I remember. And so it is.